Eddie Belfour gets the start once again, looking to break a record. 38 wins, tying Tony Esposito's record for most wins by a Blackhawk goaltender. Goals against average of 2.44 and a tremendous save percentage. Daniel the Bandit Berthiaume gets the start after Kelly Rudy went back-to-back shutouts in his last 2 starts. But Berthiaume has been brilliant in the first 2 appearances against the Blackhawks. 20 wins and a 3.07 goals against average. He's been quite a find for the Los Angeles Kings.
Clearing it around to Donnelly, and he bounced it out to center. Here's a feed over the Hawk line, cutting in Jones. Brad Jones, a shot and a save by Belfour. Rebound clear to the far. Around to the far side, Manson trying to center a tip right on Bridges. Doesn't know where it is, and it just hopped over Murray's stick, and he then went crashing into the net. And now Sandstrom has words with Gilbert as they had a collision afterward, but Berthiaume, after making the stop, had no idea where the puck was, and Murray got to it in order to have a whack at it, but didn't connect with a bouncer. 4 players in there dueling. Still flailing away. Finally it comes free to center. Here's McIntyre in against Wilson. Dropped to the Taylor McSorley to shot. He scores! Marty McSorley catching the play. He was set up by McIntyre, and a short-handed goal for Los Angeles. Makes it 1-0.
4 Hawk players on one side of the ice in the space of about 3 feet. You're asking for trouble. The puck exactly got poked away. Wilson was the lone defender. 4 Hawk players, 7 players in a penalty-killing situation all along the boards inside the blue line. McIntyre picks it up, goes with Wilson one-on-one. McSorley showing good speed, pulled away from Presley and then beat Belfour with a shot to the short side, a wrist shot that Belfour should have had. A short-handed goal for the Kings, and the Hawk power play with some scoring chances, and somehow it just got under. The stick in the left pad looked like Belfour's pad got on top of his stick and put his stick in an awkward position.
Turning on the near side. Back to Chelios, a one-timer. Didn't get anything on it. Tipped right on! Big save by Berthiaume on a nifty deflection, and Daniel Berthiaume with a couple of great stops. Now McSorley tries to rough up Larmer. He'll have to go through Grimson to do that. A couple of others. Roenick is tied up behind the Kings and with an LA player.
McSorley just drifted Larmer with a right.
Rob Schick looks if he's going to not let that go without a penalty.
Now McIntyre is trying to get at Larmer.
Roenick and Waters behind the net. And here come the Hawk defensemen in there. Chelios, and now Grimson is slugging away at Waters. Grimson is reaching underneath to get at Waters, and he's slugging away with the right hand. The Hawks have a 5-on-3 here. McSorley is being led off to the penalty box by a linesman, and the Kings have to be upset about this. Now, one of the Hawks is pulled out of the pile, so it's a 4-on-3 situation, but Grimson had a King man down on the ice underneath the Hawk player and just started flailing away with his right. And I think that was Waters, who while that other thing was going on with Larmer and McSorley, Waters and Roenick were nose-to-nose the entire time in a wrestling match. And finally, after it looked like everything was going to cool down, then Waters and Roenick started doing more than just pushing back and forth, and Grimson. Then the Hawk defenseman came in, Wilson and Chelios, to come to the aid of Roenick.
Chelios has to be careful he doesn't get ejected as a third man in. He came all the way in to jump in with Waters and Roenick. Roenick can handle himself defensively with Waters. He's not known for that type of play. Meanwhile, McSorley was trying to get Larmer involved, and then Grimson and Chelios came to the aid of Larmer, and then all of a sudden Roenick and Waters get off now. Larmer and I think it's Chelios and McIntyre going at each other. McIntyre, the former Leaf, was used to playing the Blackhawks in an agitator-type role, and he's trying to fill that role again tonight.
And again here, as they were starting to separate, Chelios had the upper hand, and he just drifted McIntyre as they were starting to get up off the ice. Was Benning over the Hawk line, left it to the great one. He feathered one to Duchesne. He put it to Benning, cutting in, centered it. And it goes through to the far side. Now hustling Graham, able to poke it back into the King zone. Now he gets there. Graham is in short-handed. Shoot! He scores! Graham! The Hawk captain! What a hard-working
effort. He poked it away at the blue line, then outworked the Kings player to get to it. Duchesne, he just took it away from Duchesne. Pulled Duchesne aside, picked up the puck, drifted to his right, made an excellent move, kept his cool, and tucked it in with Berthiaume face first to the ice. Great individual effort by Derek Graham to score his 6th shorthanded goal of the year. He would not be denied. He just outworked Duchesne, got the puck, and beat Berthiaume.
That was absolutely right. He would not be denied. Fire in the eyes of Dirk Graham as the Hawk captain scores a shorty. His 21st goal of the year, the 6th shorthanded. Far side, Alec back to Duchesne. Shoot! And a save by Belfour. Lays loose. And a big scramble now to Alec, a backhander. Belfour stopped him. Rebound corralled by Belfour. And a furious scramble around the Hawk net. Let's shoot it in. Now back to the Hawk net. Belfour got locked up. Puck came loose. A shot. And a save by Belfour. He got back just at the nick of time to stop the stuff attempt by Granato. Now the Kings move to the Hawk line, but the rush broken up by Manson, and Goulet starts back. Goulet has Larmer breaking, got it to him, over the line, shoots, he scores! What a pass by Goulet! He was surrounded along the boards, still managed to locate Larmer, put a perfect feed to him, and he blew it by the glove of Berthiaume. Goulet sends Larmer in with a beauty, and it's 2-1 Hawks.
A milestone for Steve Larmer. Not only his 40th goal, but his 93rd point, which breaks the record. 93 career points for, or I should say, most points ever by a Blackhawk right winger, breaking Jim Pappin's 92 points. Jim Pappin in attendance tonight. And Larmer gets a perfect feed from Goulet and a better shot up over the glove under the crossbar to give the Blackhawks a 2-1 lead. 93 points for Steve Larmer.
Puck was on edge, but it didn't bother Larmer, who pops in his 40th of the year. And what a great pass by Michel Goulet. Trying to shoot it in to hit a man right to Gretzky. 2-on-1 over the line for Granato shooting. Big save by Belfour as he moved to his right. And the Kings got a fortunate bounce on a dump in that hit him for the Kings. Able to send it to center. Here's Jones into the Hawks. Around to check right in. Shoots. He scores! Brad Jones blew around Trent Yawney. Moved in on Belfour and stopped it past him. And Belfour isn't happy about that kind of support. And the Kings have tied the game at 2.
And Jones blew in early in the first period. This time he faked to the middle, went wide. Caught Trent Yawney flat-footed at the line, broke in, and then muscled it into the net. He went right into the crease with the puck. Jones faked. Yawney got caught moving to the middle and then couldn't recover. Jones turned on the jets and then just shoved it through Belfour and into the net. A tying goal by Jones. And 5:17 of the second period.
Brad Jones with his 9th of the year. The former DNLA penalty. Larmer on the near side to Wilson. Here's a long shot. Missing the net. Rebound to Manson. Flipped it in behind. Larmer got it loose to Roenick near corner. He put it top of the ring to Murray. Here it comes. Berthiaume stopped the rebound. Berthiaume rebound. They score! Roenick on the 3rd chance. After Berthiaume stopped Murray and then Wilson. Jeremy Roenick. And the 3rd opportunity put Chicago back in front 3-2.
Again, the Kings just sort of stopped playing on the delayed penalty. That happened to them in the first period. That resulted in an odd man break for the Blackhawks. Troy Murray on the delayed penalty moves to the slot. Waist-high shot. Rebound. Swat at. Doug Wilson moves in, can take the chance because of the delayed penalty. He hacked at it. And then Roenick on the 2nd attempt snuck it through.
Creighton hits the line. Dropped it to Wilson. Here's the long shot. Missing the net. Rebound Larmer. Far point to Manson. His long drive. He scores! Manson! A long drive through traffic, I think, right by the glove of Berthiaume. And the Blackhawks on the power play lead 4-2.
Doug Wilson's shot ripped to the short side. That's the key. If you're going to miss the net, miss it to the short side, so at least the puck will stay in the offensive zone. If he's trying to shoot to the far side, misses the net, it would have gone out, and it would have nullified the pressure. He missed the net on the short side. It stayed in the offensive zone. Steve Larmer reads, goes to the corner, chips it back to Manson. Manson on his forehand cranked it up with Creighton in front. The high hard went over the glove hand under the crossbar, and the Blackhawks jump ahead 4-2, and they remain on the power play.
Dave Manson with his 11th goal of the year. And the Hawks still have a 3.5-minute man advantage. Here come the Kings. On the far side, Robitaille drive right on the save by Belfour. Rebound Graham. He clears it. Larmer's racing. He gets there. Larmer's going to be in. His shot, and he scores! Larmer! And what a fade as Graham cleared the zone. He didn't hammer it down the ice. He saw Larmer had a step, hoisted it ahead, let Larmer catch up to it, and bang! Larmer with a shorthander, and it's 5-2 Hawks.
Belfour makes the save on the rocket from Robitaille. Graham picks it up, sees Larmer in the neutral zone, flips a backhand way up in the air. Larmer's onside. As soon as Graham got position and got the puck, Larmer put his head down and started taking off, anticipating that he might get that type of a play. And Larmer just went in and muscled a bouncing puck past Berthiaume. Second shorthanded goal of the night. I believe this is the 18th shorthanded goal of the year for the Blackhawks. They lead the league in that department. Off the pad and into the net for Larmer, his second of the night.
Duchesne flipped it over the line. Elliott gave it to Canelli. Drive off the side of the net. Cairns back out in front. Big scramble, a shot. Belfour recovered to make a save. And he holds on. A point-blank backhand chance for the Kings. And Belfour, who was scrambling, able to locate the puck and lunge to his right to make the stop as the Hawk penalty expires. Put it out to the line. Blake across to Duchesne. Here it comes, and he shot it wide. Now a centering pass. Belfour seemed to be down and out and reached up with a glove. He knew where the puck was. It seemed as if he might have been out of position there, but still made the glove save.
Shot deflected by Elliott off the end boards. It was back out front. The backhand shot looked like it was going in, but somehow Belfour on his knees raced behind him and prevented it from going in.
Now ready in the Hawk zone. The draw is taken by McGill. He rolled it to center. Here comes Creighton. One man to beat is McSorley. Creighton over the line. Shoots it, scores! Adam Creighton with another short-handed goal for the Hawks. That's 3 tonight. And he just fooled Berthiaume, looking as if he might make a drop pass, and then snapped the wrister up over the glove. 6-2 Chicago.
The Kings better decline the rest of the power play and the penalties. Take the yards. 3 short-handed goals. Puck came around the boards. Robinson couldn't keep it in one-on-one. And the wrist shot beating Berthiaume to the short side. In and out. Creighton got all of it, but didn't score from there. But Adam Creighton continues his hot scoring pace. And the Blackhawks pretty well salted away with 4.5 to go. And still only 29 seconds to go on the power play for L.A.
Contender for victories in a single season. And what a thrill that'll be for him, as Tony Esposito is one of his boyhood heroes. And now he surpassed it. Here's the Kings with a chance, and they score. Tony Granato on a one-timer, and the Blackhawk lead is 6-3. And Wayne Gretzky, I believe, set him up, and that'll be the record for the great one. 18 straight with an assist.
Granato's had 2 or 3 quality chances tonight on feet from Gretzky. He's had some tough luck. Good saves from Belfour and a couple bouncing pucks, but that one, he got all of it. Belfour in that chance. Perfect flat mattress pass from Gretzky, and Granato just one-timed it over the shoulder. Belfour in and out. And it's 6-3 with 3:51 to go.
Blackhawks will end a 5-game LA home ice winning streak. It's into the Hawk zone. The clock winds down, and the Hawks have won it. '43 victories for Chicago, 39 for Red Belfour, who becomes the winningest Hawk goaltender ever in a single season and accepts the congratulations from a happy band of Blackhawks, who are now back into first place overall in the NHL with a total of 92 points. And your final score, 6-3 Hawks.